Scott Challen from Smart Kids, and I'm here with one of my favourite people in the world, Amy Stanton, the lady tradie. How are you?
Favorite people in the world. Thank you, Scotty. I am good. How are you? It's been a hot minute.
You know, it has been a hot minute, and I eagerly and always follow your socials and the stuff you post because I love it that you're always motivated, you're always doing stuff, you're always excited about things, and I find that everything I look at that you're associated with makes me feel good.
Oh, thanks. And right back at you as well, because you're always here, there, and everywhere, always up and about, always getting around it. And I've loved watching Smart Kids' journey from when I was there last year, which, yeah, feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it's been a while.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. And a fair bit's happened in the last 12 months. I mean, you know, COVID kind of tapered out. Wasn't quite the black plague that we all thought it was going to be. And we moved to a new office and we got a whole bunch more people and we started selling more kits everywhere. And you helped leverage that for us, and we really appreciate it because this thing's just gone absolutely ballistic in the last couple of years, and this competition's been a really big part of that.
Yeah, and it's only getting bigger. Everywhere I look now, I see Smart Kids, Smart Kids, Smart Kids. I'm like, oh, love it.
I love that too. That actually makes me feel really good. Now, just a little bit, not long ago, you did a massive bike ride to Adelaide, right?
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah, I was bored, Scott. You know how it is. Like, you got to.
Like the day you woke up and decided to walk to Sydney or something, like across Australia?
I thought, you know what? I'm thinking about potentially popping a child out soon. I better do something crazy. So I hopped the bike and rode, and my butt hurt a lot, and I cried most days. But I got through it, and I loved it, and I had a good time. And you know, the same thing. You get to Adelaide, and you're like, not much here. Churches, good. That palmies, not palmers. Schooner system, I'm a bit still confused about, but good time.
The weather wouldn't have been any better, but you did pick a pretty good time of year.
Yeah, it was real hot, and everyone's with their caravans just driving right next to you, and you're on the road, and they go,
death-defying moments. But I reckon it's a great segue that leads into when we think about Smart Kids as well, because you just mentioned something that's really dear to my heart is challenging yourself and doing things that are uncomfortable and not necessarily straightforward and simple, because there's so much satisfaction in stepping out of your comfort zone, right?
There so is, and building a Smart Kid, and I think stepping back and just seeing what people have created and looking at entries and looking at what people have made. And it's like, you can step back and be like, I made this. I put this together and smashed it out. Like,
absolutely. And you're about to become a mum, which we're super excited about. And I think it's going to be a little girl. Is that correct?
Yes, little girl. So one day maybe she'll be building Smart Kids.
Well, we're always looking for carpentry apprentices, you know that. So send her on up if we can. She could be a dual tradie. She could learn to be a plumber from mum and a chippy from us.
Yeah, 100%. My husband, as long as she goes for Richmond, it doesn't matter what she does. Apparently.
It doesn't matter what trade she takes on. Well, you're stepping out of your comfort zone to become a new mum, which we think is fantastic. Megsy, who you met last year, ran our competition. She's also about to have a baby at the same time you are.
Oh, we could be in like virtual mothers group together.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, neither does she.
Oh, perfect.
She is actually in the room over there too. But as a father of 4 daughters, I can tell you that it's one of the most satisfying things you'll ever have, and I'm sure your little girl's going to be awesome and beautiful, just like you, mate. So.
Oh, thanks. No, it's good. It's good, and I'm always open to advice.
Yeah, no worries at all. Have boys.
I was excited because I'm like, I can dress her really cute.
Yeah. All they do is wee on the floor. The rest of it's pretty simple with boys, but girls will test you later on. Look, the thing about that is you're about to become a mum. It's all about family. It's all about how we live and where we grow and what we become and the evolution of our lives. And living in a home and an outdoor area is a really, really big part of that. When your youngster arrives and she's running around like crazy, you're going to want to make sure she's got a great patio roof over her head as well. And so plenty of our customers are exactly the same. They want to save money. They want to challenge themselves. They want to have a crack at doing something, contributing to the family as well.
100%. And then just standing back and seeing the end result of what they've created. It's just such a good feeling.
Now, I did something a little sneaky this morning. I sent you a little preview look to some of the entries.
I am very impressed. Like, I spent a while going through them because, firstly, the games that we've definitely upped the game this year, and all the different types of structures, what's going on, and as you say, next level. Wow, literally, Scott, we got some next level going on there.
Oh yeah, there's some complicated structures in there, and also some really simple ones as well. But we know what goes into building the simple ones too. It's not a 5-minute job. You've got to learn how to put things together and mark it out, attach it, and from the complicated to the simple, people are creating cover and their outdoor lifestyles, which I really love seeing. And this year's standard, I mean, the photos and the structures and the content around the entries, like, really humbling as well.
Oh, definitely. And not to put any shine off all the entries last year, because they were just amazing. And the winners, Mal and Andrew, yeah, they won the 25K.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's obviously taken in what they've created, what everyone else has created, and just like, I'm going to up this and I'm going to smash it out and I'm going to win the 50K.
Yeah, 100%. And it's a $100,000 prize pool, 50 grand for the first prize winner, and one lucky voter in the competition wins $10,000 this year.
You're being very generous. I love it. I'm gonna like tell all my friends and family to vote just so I can ring it.
Vote. Now you can vote as many times as you like on as many. So you can only vote on each structure once, but you can vote on every structure. So if you like 20 of all the entrants, you can vote 20 times, but you can only vote on each structure one time, and that still only gives you one entry into the $10,000 prize pool.
Yeah, that's perfect, because I can imagine if I entered, my mum would be sitting there all day just like clicking, come on, Ames, you've got this. So it makes it fair. And anyone who's voting, take your time, read about it, and go through all the different structures. It'll give you guys all ideas for your next patio and what carport, what you're doing, because there's some interesting stories there and some great things going on.
What we did this year was we capped the entry level at 130 entries as well, because what we realized was that to go beyond and bigger than that with the entrance is too much to look at. It's too overwhelming. So we've capped it at 130. We'll see how that plays out this year, which means that out of those entries, one person in 130 has a chance of winning for $50,000. And if I break that down even further, there's the second prizes, the third prizes. There's like, you literally have a 1 in 20 chance of winning something in this competition. And everyone got $100 for entering as well. So.
Oh, and why wouldn't you enter? You get to have an awesome patio or carport and outdoor entertaining area and $100, and you go on the chance to win, which is life-changing money. Like, I know.
Yeah.
I definitely want that.
Oh, 50 grand, or I changed my life right now. I could say it'd be a brand new Harley Davidson in the driveway. So
your wife would really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't like the fact that there'd be 2 Harley Davidsons, but yeah, I know.
Why not? That's what you're going to do if you win. You just got to buy something you love. Who cares about the interest rates and all that at the moment?
Yeah. Just
treat yourself.
Well, I actually reckon like now is the perfect opportunity to add value to your home. So don't go and remortgage and borrow more money. Improve where you live, right? Yeah. And you're a big advocate of tiny homes and improving your space, which is why we love working with you, and you're so good at this. And we're exactly the same. Improve what you have, and I take my own home, my journey, renovating and building on my house for the last 15 years. I turned it into the place I wanted it to be. It wasn't the place I wanted when I got it, but it was the best I could afford, and it was all I could have with a young family. So,
and that's exactly the same for me. We kind of started with the foundations of like, we can turn this into our dream home, and we're about to work on an extension, which means a great new outdoor area, and it's all about with what you started, and then just slowly, constantly creating things to make it your dream home.
Oh, you're so good at that. And the stuff that you build is awesome. I love watching your work.
Oh, giving me a big head, Scott.
Oh, well, look, it's mutual respect, I reckon. So.
No.
Now, you and I are the celebrity judges this year. Well, I'm no celebrity, but you definitely are. So you make the team look good. It'll just be you and I on the judging panel for the final this year. I know we had Keith last year. Regrettably, no Keith this year, though. And I think that you and I worked really well with the competition, so I'm excited about that too.
I'm super excited. I'm excited to go through all the entrants and just seeing. And what excites me is giving that person the phone call to tell them they've won the big one.
I'm in the feels already. I've got it. I feel it.
And the random person who's just, voted, and they're just sitting there at their desk, and it's like, it's you. It's you.
So this year we're giving away twice as much money as last year. There's a hot rumor that next year we might give away twice as much money again. And then if we double it year on year, what do you reckon?
So you're saying I should enter in 2030 because it's going to be like we're giving away houses and.
It'd be good to pay someone's mortgage off, but I reckon by then a mortgage could be $1.5 billion.
It's so true. That's so true.
Well, Amy, I'm really psyched about you coming up and really looking forward to seeing you. And you're going to see some more of this content roll out. Voting starts on the 1st of August.
1st of August, everyone, spread the word, get everyone to vote. Once again, there's that 10K up for grabs just by voting, and you get to view awesome inspirations. So give it a crack, and we'll see you at the judging.
See you at the judging. All right, Amy, thank you so much for today. Really appreciate your time. Awesome seeing you, and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks, Scotty. See you later.
Ciao.